Sky is so high, if you don't know how to fly, Aimfill is here to make you fly. Sky is so high, if you don't know how to fly, Aimfill is here to make you fly. Here we go.
So our next topic is regarding electronic ticketing. So I need to know, has anyone seen an e-ticket before? So e-ticket is also known as electronic ticket. It is normally a digital format of ticket. Earlier we had it as book. So each books had some couple of pages, that is their terms and conditions, and then last we'll have a ticket for that. So in olden, if you get a chance, you can see the earliest olden ticket. It will be something around 5 or 6 pages of tickets will be, that is papers will be there. And the last one will be the ticket with about what flight number you're traveling, your date of travel, the time of departure. So all those information will be given in that. But nowadays in e-ticket, you'll have this format. You'll have a complete details, but except the terms and conditions. Terms and conditions, you need to go to that particular airline's website and check it out. So ticket itinerary, first will be your booking number. This will be your PNR code, and this will be the 6-letter code that the airline service executive will type so that he could get details about your bookings and all of this. So first will be the flight number, WK2200. You're traveling from Montreal to Frankfurt. Your departure from Montreal is 5:15, and you reach the destination by you reach destination Frankfurt by 6:30. So you'll be starting from Montreal 5:15. Montreal 5:15 and reaches Frankfurt 6:30. So Montreal 5:15 reaches Frankfurt by 6:30. The next day, that is this ticket is being taken on May 4th. He's traveling on May 4th and reaches Frankfurt by May 5th 6:30. The aircraft is 333. Do anyone know what code is that? 333 aircraft type. Aircraft type 333. Any idea? Anyone?
It defines the flight.
Flight what? Flight.
Which type of flight it is?
Yeah.
Like
So
which?
what flight it is? 333. What type of flight is that? 333. So any idea? 333. No idea.
No.
So it's an Airbus 330-300 flight, a wide-body aircraft. The class is Y class. Status is confirmed. So our next one is Frankfurt, 7:50 departure, reaches Amsterdam by morning 9. Aircraft type 321. So it's an Airbus 321 flight. That is a smaller version. Then his next one is Munich, 330, goes back to Montreal 5:50. So this will be called as a open jaw ticket. The reason is Montreal to Frankfurt, he's using the flight. Frankfurt to Amsterdam, he's using the flight. But in the next sector, he's returning from Munich to Montreal. So he didn't complete his round trip. That's an open jaw. That is, there's a space. Amsterdam to Munich, there is no information how he's reaching Munich from Amsterdam. So this will be, so this is an open jaw ticket. That is, one sector is not airways. It's either maybe a road or rail, whatever it is. But that will be not mentioned in the e-ticket. So this is called an open jaw ticket. One passenger, his ticket number, his frequent flyer number, and any SSR requirements he has requests for a vegetarian meal. So how the purchase description? So the total fare calculation all will be taken as 558, and the remaining are the AC, that is administrative service charges, maybe airport charges. So Canada has about 4 charges. One is airport improvement fee, security duty, and the GST. He used credit card for payment, so that GST will be added for Canada. In Germany, he has to pay for security tax, the service fees in Germany. Next one is fuel surcharge. This is normally given. That is, fuel surcharge will be normally issued by the airlines in case there is a increase or decrease in, and there is normally increase in fuel surcharge. So to avoid that, passengers from passenger side, certain amount will be collected as part of fuel surcharge. Then total base fare will be 809. Number of passengers 1, and total fare will be 809. So 558 will be the fare calculation that they will do. Total fare will be 809. So this is how the calculation is done. CAD is known as Canadian dollar. So the payment is done in Canadian dollars. So this is an e-ticket, and e-ticket publishings. This will be when you're booking an e-ticket, you will have you need to give certain details, maybe your passport number, the visa formalities, your visa numbers. In case if you're going to any Middle East countries, certain amount of entry permit should be shown. If there's green card, you need to show the green card. If you're a frequent flyer, you need to show the frequent flyer number. So certain details must be updated into the system before they could issue you a e-ticket. Once they issue once you finish up the payment, you will get a ticket. So in this status, it is shown as confirmed. That means the payment is done and you have received that you have purchased the seat. In certain tickets, you can see that only the Y class and status will be shown as HK. That is, only the seat has been booked and the passenger has not done his payment. So those kind of seats are called as dummy seats. That is dummy tickets. That is, no payment is done, only the booking has been done. So these are the e-tickets. That is, these are the points that you see in an e-ticket. So how airlines e-ticket work? The sight of flustered air travelers digging madly through their belongings for an elusive ticket has become rare at airports in recent years. So e-tickets now in all airlines almost the old tickets have been removed and all only e-tickets are being issued. So if you go to the airport directly and purchase a ticket, e-tickets will be issued to you in the form of hard copy, or normally they'll send it through your mail. So these kind of tickets, to purchase these tickets, you need to produce your IDs. In case of domestic flights, your local government IDs would do, or you can produce your passport size, passport. In case if you're going for international travel, passport should be shown, the visa. In case if you're going to increase your permit, that is your visa type permit or entry permit, there are certain cards for Saudi Arabia called as entry permit cards. So these kind of cards should be checked and verified. If you're going to a counter, it's fine. They'll manually check it. But if you're booking a ticket from home, you need to update these details, or maybe even take a scan copy of the passport and all other documents and upload it. When these process complete and you enter your particular flight number or your particular sector, you need to check the price of the tickets, and then after you selecting your price tickets or you finished your itinerary selection, then you go for the payment side. So in that payment side, you will do the payment and get your e-ticket. So once the payment is done, they'll send the ticket to your email ID. Or if you're just doing a simple booking, you will just, as I said you earlier, right beside this Y, you will get a command called HK. That is, booking is done. Unless until they say that Y confirmed, you are not able to, you won't be able to travel. It's just a dummy booking. That is just, you're just blocking a seat. So these are the factors that affect non-affect. These are the factors that we'll see during the booking of the e-ticket. So airline e-tickets normally they share real-time informations even some information that is shared to these online companies or maybe Make My Trip somewhere. Those companies will be shared only a certain amount of the seats of the airlines. For example, if you take Indigo Airlines, only 75 percentage, 75 or 80 percentage of the seats are being shared to other websites so that they could do their bookings, and remaining 20 percentage that may be either for the airline side, that is their staffs traveling, or last minute emergency tickets that they hold in the airport itself. That is, passenger comes in a hurry, purchases ticket, uh, pays up all the tickets, and he travels. So these payment is getting a huge revenue, and putting in these websites, their agency price is also high. So if you like to buy any tickets, I would prefer you go to the particular airline website and get the tickets. Because if you go through airline agencies, there is a chance that their commission will also get added, and you need to pay extra money for that. So as per the survey, e-tickets have virtually replaced traditional paper tickets in the majority of airports and airlines around the world. A recent survey by the IATA trade organization representing 94% of international air traffic estimated that air carriers worldwide would achieve 92% e-ticket penetration by December 2007. So nowadays we are using 100% e-tickets, but in 2007 they had an expectation that 94 percentage of the international airlines, in that 92% would have changed their tickets to e-tickets. Payment modes. So payment modes can be method by country, debit card, e-wallet, direct debit, about global collect, credit card, online banking, bank transfer, cash and bill payment. So payment can be done in multiple ways. Uh, but if you go to the airport side, they normally prefer you paying through cash. They would request you that you please pay by cash, and so that they have the money rotation with them. Excess charges, they don't have, they won't be having cash to give them the excess charge. Uh, they won't be having the excess charges to be paid. So that will be the payment methods. Payment methods per country. That is, we offer different payments in each country when booking a ticket at .com. Credit card, you can pay by credit card when booking a ticket, accept MasterCard, Visa, American Express, whatever it is. So credit cards will be accepted. So credit cards will be accepted, and you can pay by credit card when booking a ticket. Uh, that is, you can use Mastercard, Visa, and American Express depending on the country in which the booking is made. You may also have the option to pay using Diners Club. So there are multiple methods for paying the credit card. That is, payment can be done through credit cards or debit, whatever it is. Next, we have debit cards. So there are lots of debit cards that mostly they expect Mastercard or Maestro or Visa cards, but for India, we also have started something called Rupee. So Rupee can also be used to pay flight tickets, debit cards. So based on the email, you can get the confirmation and pay up. Next is online banking. So real-time online banking payments are also accepted. So if you're going through the website, there you can do the online payment. That is, nowadays it's a trend of going with Google Pay. Online banking is very less, unless until it's of a huge amount. So normally Google Pay is the one which we recommend, or we scan up any QR code and do the payment. Next, bank transfers. Even though bank transfers, it's going to take a very long time. Uh, this is also accepted by almost all the airlines for payment. Direct debit, cash and PIN payment. So these all payments will be done online or through direct. So payment is not a problem nowadays because you have multiple options to do payment. You can do it by cash or you can do it by debit card, credit card, Google Pay, Paytm, Phone Pay, whatever it is, payment can be done of free, and it is given such options are given so that the payment can be done much more better. Next, currency and taxes. So for this, based on each country, each airport has their own service taxes or airport maintenance taxes. So these taxes will be included if the passenger is booking a particular flight. Maybe say from USA to, if you're going from New York to Dubai or Dubai to New York, the payment when you do the payments, you will have extra uh, taxes given by that particular country. So in this US customers contacting Singapore Airlines US, usually $50 will apply. So extra taxes, extra payment should be given if you're if that particular country has been put up such charges. You need to pay that extra cash also, so that the movement will not be having any restriction and they could give a good maintenance to the airport. So these extra taxes is based on the government and particular country. Excess baggage fees, that is always standard in all. You go for the traffic conference one, that is the US Western Hemisphere. It is excess baggage fees will be for extra pieces. That is, they have piece concept, and in the Eastern Hemisphere it has weight concept. So if it's in the weight, for extra every kgs you need to pay. But in US side, it's piece concept. That is two piece of baggage, each 23 kgs, and each bag will be in a particular dimension. So if the baggage exceeds two piece baggage 46 kgs, if it exceeds by 1 kg also, they'll charge for an extra baggage. That is, it becomes the third piece, and that will be something around $100 or $250. So excess baggage is not allowed in US, even though in India we since we are using the weight concept, for extra every 5 kgs or 10 kgs we charge a particular amount, maybe 1,400 or 1,500 rupees for every 5 kgs. So this charges is to make sure that the passengers reduce the amount, and that is all passengers doing the standard weight, which will not affect the aircraft performance. So if you're taking why the excess baggage fees comes in is, if you're taking an excess baggage, if there's about 180 passengers and your standard baggage is 20 kgs, so it's 36,000 kgs will come only for the baggage. So if all of them bring an excess of 10 kgs more, that becomes 18,000 kgs, and that 18,000 kgs will be added to the weight of the aircraft. So maybe the fuel will not be enough, or maybe the payload will exceed. So certain kind of issues, to avoid certain kind of issues, these excess baggage fees are given with such high surcharges. To maintain the safety of the aircraft, such surcharges are being done. Yeah, in certain stages also they get extra revenue because of this excess baggage. So that's all for today, guys. We'll continue this session next time. I think we have one more topic called airfares and ticketing. So we'll continue it in our next session. So that's all for today. ഹലോ ആൻഡ്രോയിഡ്, സോറി, കുറച്ച് ബിസി ആയിരുന്നു. ഇല്ല, ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ മറ്റേ വേറൊരു സബ്ജക്റ്റും എടുക്കാൻ തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്, സോ അതിൻ്റെ ഇടയ്ക്കായിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ആൻഡ്രോയിഡ് ഞാൻ ആക്ച്വലി നിങ്ങളെ വിളിക്കാൻ നിന്നതായിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ഇപ്പോൾ എന്താണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ 22-ന് ഒരു സെഷൻ നമ്മൾ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ അടുത്ത സെഷൻ 6-നാണ്. അപ്പോൾ നാളെ നമ്മൾ സെഷൻ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ അത് ഫസ്റ്റ് ബാച്ചിനാണ്. അപ്പോൾ അനുരാഗും വേറൊരു ഫ്രണ്ട് വന്നില്ലോ, ശരി. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ രണ്ടുപേർക്ക് ഞാൻ ബേസിക്സിന് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യണം. അപ്പോൾ October 6-നാണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ സെഷൻ ഞാൻ പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ? കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ലല്ലോ. അപ്പോൾ അത് ഓൺലൈൻ, കാരണം എനിക്ക് ഫസ്റ്റ് മുതൽ എടുക്കണം. ഓഫ്ലൈൻ അല്ല, ഓൺലൈനാണ്. സോ അത് ഒക്ടോബർ നമ്മൾ ഫുൾ മന്ത് ഓൺലൈനിൽ പോകണം. പിന്നെ അതിനുശേഷം നവംബറിലാണ് നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും ഓഫ്ലൈനിൽ വിളിക്കുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ